So as it's Cleanse Day Wednesday today, I decided to put a post up sharing a recipe that our Isagenix head office shared with us, which is mixing up something called a Cleanse Day Punch. I'm sure probably a lot of you have heard about intermittent fasting. It's quite a buzzword at the moment. We incorporate and have done since the program began 17 years ago, a cleanse day or fast day, 1 day a week into our program. I say 1 day a week because that's the recommended amount. I have some of my ladies and gents that have got bigger weight loss targets, and they tend to do 2 days back to back, and apparently the second day you are super energized and it's much easier than the first. I tend to do 1 day a week just to get all the toxins out of my body, and God knows I need that at the moment. And then I've got a lot of athletes on the program that do a daily fast or a daily cleanse, whereby they go for between, 16 and 18 hours of the day without eating, and then they eat for the remaining 8. So people mix it up depending on what their goals are. But I'm going to share with you our Cleanse Day Punch. It is the Wimbledon season. It looks a lot like Pimm's. I've even just cut some mint from the garden, so I can see if it actually tastes like Pimm's. So this is how we do it. This is just using quite a number of our products in the program. It gives me an opportunity to tell you a little bit about the products in the range as well. So big jug of water. Our fast days comprise of 4 Nourish for Life drinks in the day. Normally we just have this by itself, and I mix it up just with water and ice and fill it to the top. Today I'm going to try this punch. So in a day we go through half a bottle of this, which amounts to about 450 millilitres. So I'm going to pop that in first. Oh my God, it's going to go to the top. Every day on our program we take something called Ionix, and this is an adaptogen blend. A lot of botanicals, B vitamins, and this is what amounts for the extra energy you get on our program. First thing everybody says that starts it. Talks about the extra energy, the reduction in cortisol levels, so stress levels come down, mental clarity is much sharper, and it's also quite good for helping us aid better sleep. So what they suggest is, I think I've got the little recipe here, 60 millilitres of the Ionix. I'm going to mix that in there as well. I'm going to put one of our e-shots. This is kind of like a condensed form of what is in the Nourish for Life, but it's basically organic caffeine. This doesn't have the caffeine in it, but this just has a little bit of organic caffeine that comes from yerba plant and green tea, amongst other things. And we've got pomegranate and a few other bits and bobs in here. And this is fantastic in the afternoon if you have a mid-afternoon lull, or you're just about to do an endurance bit of exercise. Knock one of these back 20 minutes before you go. They are fantastic, and God knows they saw me through Glastonbury. So I'm going to add one of those. And then last but not least, my other Glasto favourite is the Amped Hydrate. And this is our electrolyte drink, which is a firm favourite with the gym bunnies and people who are sweating a lot. It's great for replenishing lost fluids, great when you're on holiday in hot countries, and is my favourite hangover cure. I have one every morning when I was in Glasgow. So I'm going to mix that up. It's a little bit full. Add my mint. Looks a little bit darker than Pimm's. I'm just going to tip out my water from the gym. I've just come back from a step class, which I have to say is the first day since Glastonbury that I am feeling completely normal. So I'm feeling quite bouncy and ready today. Right, let's give this a taste. Yes, that is really yummy. Actually, it does taste more flavoursome than it does normally. I think it's the Amped Hydrate that makes it taste slightly zingy and orangey. But cheers, I suggest you give this a go.